I've just laid a marker over a school of walleyes, and it's always handy to have a couple markers along. You can see the one out behind me here, that's where the fish were. And then I'll use a bait walker, night crawler, in this particular midsummer, works a little better than minnows, and get one with a spinner on it so the current creates some action in the blade. Good locator is awful important. And what I'm doing is I'm working the weed line. You notice this weed line over here behind me, right over in here. Now, minnows will go up into those weeds, and we've got a nice sharp drop down into about 15 feet here. It goes from in 20 feet ashore, it goes down to 15 feet. Walleye schools work up and down here to try to work the minnows that come off that ledge along those weeds that are hiding in those weeds. There he is. There he is. That's right where he was supposed to have been. He came up right under that marker is where they were. Nice walleye. Oh, look at that now. I tell you, when you work these weed lines, oh, I got my hook hung up in the net, but that's okay. You work these weed lines, remember, a good marker, an anchor, bait walker, night crawler, and a good locator. Those fish are coming off those weed lines. Just remember, down in this deep cut, running right along here. Next time you try this. Well, I'm just working this current cut out here, and here, lo and behold, like they're supposed to be, those walleyes are there. Using a little jig and a jig spinner on it. It works good. There's this right here where this fast water comes in, right behind me right here, and right along here. That's called a current cut. And over here, the water's coming in this way from me. It's making a big circle, making a great big circle in here, sort of a back eddy. But right along where the fast water and the water coming back around meet, that's where you're going to find your walleyes. Every time when you get into a river where you've got a little bit of current, some speed, you want to work the current cuts and you want to work the inside of the current cuts. So I'm going to go back and see if I can take another one. And got one. There you go.
You didn't have to wait too long, huh?
No. What have you got?
I don't know yet.
We're working an area below waterfalls or below rapids in a pool with slip bobbers. And Annie took the first walleye. She's using crawlers and I'm going to try a leech. She just put that in there and bang, they hit it right then. That's a nice little walleye. I suppose it's my job, Annie, to land it.
Yeah.
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 I'm going to be your guide?
Yeah, I'm working in these rocks. There it goes again. Tighten up this drag, but it's...
Don't tighten it too much. Oh, that's a little too tight.
That is?
Yeah. Okay, now it's okay. Yeah, she's using 4-pound test line. And, oh, that's 3-pound fish, Annie. Yeah. Oh, come here, walleye. That's not a bad walleye. On a slip float, huh?
Whoa.
What are you going to say?
I said I almost fell off the rock. But yeah, that's a pretty good looking fish.
Yeah. We save him for dinner? What do you think?
Nah, we got a lot of fish.
You got a lot of fishing to do?
Let's put him back.
All right, Annie, let's put him back. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, there he goes. All right, we're going to show you how to rig this slip bobber for when you work a pool below rapids. Of course, you got to have the knot just like you do. You take a nylon don't use nylon. Use Dacron or linen knots to adjust your depth. And we'll set it at about 4 feet. Got the bead. You got that slip and lock bobber that you can take off or put on. Got a fairly heavy shot to offset it. You got a hook. And on the hook, reach out of our worm can over here, take a crawler, and this is probably the important part. Don't hook them on the end. Leave about that much of them out, Hook them about 5 or 6 times, like that, up on the hook, and then leave 2 ends dangle like that. Now you've got, that's your rig right there. Bobber slips up and down your line, up to your knot about 4 feet, and I'm set to go. All right.
Well, let's try this again, huh?
Yes, it did well. Grab him by the belly. Yeah, there you go. You got him. Oh no, up higher, honey. Let him go. Let the line go. Don't. If he pulls too hard, let the line go. No, let the line. Way up there. Yeah, up there. You got him.
Showing me in.
Yeah, isn't he a nice one? Those are nice fish, you know. I don't care where you go in the country. That's more than enough for one person for dinner. You got him hooked pretty good, huh? Yeah. All right. Look at the color on that fish, Ann. He's got nice greenish black back, lots of gold and yellow in there. Look at the color of that fin.
Yeah, that yellow is really pretty.
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
And then, boy, you certainly can see the white tip on their tails. Yeah, that's a pretty fish. All these walleyes up in this country are like that. Well, why don't you put them back?
Okay. There he goes. Now he's happy.
You think so?
Yeah.
You got, oh, there you are. That's a nice fish, I think.
He's looking pretty good.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Well, check your clutch. That's only 4-pound test line you're using there.
I think it's running out now.
Is he? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Oh, look. He's a nice size.
He's what?
A nice size.
Yeah. All right, Ann, bring him up here. Bring him up here. Well, like I said before, if you haven't tried this, folks, this is fun. This is really fun. And it's a neat way to catch fish. That's not a bad walleye. Use a slip float, below waterfalls where there's a big pool eddying, like I said before, and you can produce a lot of nice fish. Isn't that right, Bobber?
That's right.
Yeah, Bobber Annie, she knows how to use these floats too, just like I do. So next time you're out, take along a slip float, a few night crawlers or a few leeches, even minnows, and use a flip float in your local river. I think you'll enjoy it. It really will produce walleyes for you.